Good morning, friends. Generally, what happens that the budding talents are always in confusion. They come across several thoughts and ideas that confuse them. A thought is the mental act of reasoning, an idea or an opinion often used to inspire, guide, or reflect on life. The key example include encouraging positive attitude, such as your attitude determines your direction, your mindset. It shapes your mindsets and shapes success. Promoting action like dream big, work hard. This this is only the perception of success in life. To top, I mean, if you go to the top examples of successful people, they have always learned from yesterday, they have lived for today, and they have hoped for tomorrow. The meaning is that do not dwell on the past, because past is always painful. Make the most of the present and stay positive. Generally we see that the people linger on thinking about the past failures. Why do you think about the past failure when you know that your present is always giving you brighter opportunities? So, if you really want to be happy in life, happiness is not your destination, it is just a journey. Continue doing something, fulfilling your ambition, and every day, every moment, you will be just satisfied and you will be reaching your goal. So, if you commit a mistake, don't prove that you are always wrong. Keep trying. Trying is important. Even if you sometimes feel that you are tired, exhausted, don't stop trying. Do what is right, not what is easy. Because sometimes what happens that we choose to adopt easy tasks. So what happens? We become habituated of handling easy obstacles. But if you choose a very difficult and challenging task, then you will be habituated of resolving those issues very easily, and then the easy task becomes always easier. Be always kind and always use kindness as a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. People are always harsh to one another in the job field or in their surroundings. They often become harsh. When you are harsh to your actions, then it will have universal impact in your day-to-day life. You will never be satisfied, you will never be happy. So when you have to do right, always be kind, use a kind language that can be heard by a deaf and also by a blind. Languages doesn't mean only words, it is your action that also speaks more than your language. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. There are people who always go by the examples of someone's life, the great cricketers, the great, philosophers. Why don't you follow your own way of living? Why don't you go by the idea and the notion and the concept of your own? You must derive some principle in your life, because your life is your life. No one can dictate you, no one can make you go by his or her actions. Your thoughts and ideas should be yours. You should not imitate someone's ideas. There are people who do not, believe in themselves. They go by the thoughts and ideas of people who have been great. See, the circumstances when they became great was different from what it is today. Your problem cannot be sorted out by someone else. If you feel that whatever opinion and idea you have, try to share your thoughts and ideas to the experts and try to interact with them. Maybe that the expert will say something positive. When you have a right intention, then a right intention always gives a right direction. The thoughts often focus on perseverance. When you have perseverance, you have you know you have the patience to sustain the difficulties, you have courage to continue, you have courage to stand up after falling several times. That is what is perseverance. Positivity. Always be positive. Every day is a new chance, and don't take it that it is the last chance. Always believe in yourself. Always remember that life is not meant to be dejected or to be disappointed. It is meant to be always energized, always be boosted up. See, in day-to-day life also, we see the parents often getting dejected at the lower performance or lower academic results of the children. Why are they, sorry for that? Why are they sad and dejected about their children's academic performance is not the index of the child's, capability and potential. There are certain areas where the child can do better. For example, we have seen that the people who are curious of going for research, their academic performance is not very good. They score something like 70 or 80%. But when they enter the field of research, they find out something which is not only wonderful for the scientific world, but also very applicable to the welfare of the people. So when you are engage yourself with the exploration, with the experimentation, with the innovations, you are always trying to find out new things, and you are in habit of exploring ideas and thoughts and applying it to the real condition, the real life conditions, and then you will find that you are better than those who have scored academically 99%. Even if a child has got 99 percentile in exam, and if he goes to IIT or NIT, and if he doesn't make any new project, doesn't add to the knowledge and application the other children have already established, what is the use of getting 99 and 100 percentile? Percentile is not the index of the child's mind. Child's potential is judged on many aspects. His observation, his way of working, his way of exploring ideas, his way of looking at things, his way of creating ideas, his way of applying his knowledge to the welfare of the people. Therefore, friends, there is nothing to worry about. Always be positive and try to focus on your own ambition, and do not become, an imitation of others, because your opinion and your thoughts might be stronger and better than anyone else. And that's why I'm saying that be original in your capacity, in your potential, and keep striving for a better tomorrow. Because when you are lost in yesterday, you will never be able to understand the importance of today. That is what Edison believes in. Thank you. Have a nice morning.